because we're about to start the sanding on VV. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, wait. Before we get into what we're about to do in these masks, let's start from the beginning. A few months ago, my wife and I sold our first house and decided to hit the road in our new home. A 31-foot Class C beauty that we gutted out and renovated ourselves. We traded in our traditional lifestyles for a lifestyle of freedom. Freedom to travel, freedom to explore, and freedom to homeschool our kids. The goal is to show our kids the world as they learn about it and create some amazing memories along the way. Follow us here on our journey as we define what it means to live out of bounds. All right, y'all, so to kick this renovation off, of course, we had to visit, a good hardware store. And y'all know my wife, so we're trying to get gear. I'm not going to show you yet. We're trying to get stuff to be prepared to do this demo. And
What's happening?
she's trying to accessorize.
Look at the light.
She just wants this
And
hat.
you got the matching gloves out.
Wait a minute. She trying to coordinate. Wait till y'all see us in this
I'm not buying it.
this paint gear as we are trying to prepare. So y'all know we're doing a demolition today. Well, we told you earlier in the video that we were doing a demolition, and so we are preparing and getting things to do that. This is our cart back here. Yeah, so I think we're almost done in here. We need to go find some sponges, and then we're gonna wrap up, and y'all gonna see all of the gear that we got as we prepare for this demo. So let's go. All right, y'all, so we have now gotten equipped and set. Don't laugh, y'all, don't laugh at us, okay? We had to put on the face protection. It's hot as I don't know what it is thing though, but we had to make sure that we don't complicate our respiratory system. We started off taking out the couch to give us more room. We also unbolted the benches so that we could reuse them later.
And you see my face.
It definitely gave us a time.
Most of the YouTube videos I saw, it was really easy for everyone to just unscrew, boom, pull it out.
And slide it out.
For us, it was
Ours wasn't
bolted
like that.
down in so many different places. We had to go up underneath stuff to figure out where else it was bolted at. And so, of course, we ain't gonna let no little boost set defeat us, and we figured it out. But it just took us a minute.
Because I was ready to get the saw.
She was. She said,
just,
so what we could do, that little circular saw, we got it. No, you said the
oscillating
saw, and we could just
chop off the top.
I was like, well, let's see. Let's see a minute. But
she was right. We were able to preserve the whole bench because we're just gonna take off this upholstery and then
we're gonna
try to preserve it. So
as best as we can, so we don't have to get anything else.
Or rebuild a frame. So just try to repurpose what they already had, especially because the wood looks like it's still in good condition. It's not a lot of
I keep telling her this not real wood.
The fake wood looks like it's in good condition. We ripped off the fabric on the slide frame because we wanted a completely different look. Then we started working on the carpet because it had to go. Y'all see that? Look, dirty. Got the carpet right on top of the floor. They just laid the carpet on top. And of course, best friend came through to give us a hand. Y'all, look how nasty this carpet is. Now, granted, the RV that we purchased is 17 years old. So this carpet is probably 17 years old. And it look every bit of 17. All right, y'all. Y'all see this? Look, this is the result of the demolition. It's getting a little dark around these parts, so I think we're gonna call this day one a wrap. We have successfully removed the couch, most of the carpet. We still got a little bit more carpet to do. We have removed the couch remove the dinette set. As you can see back here, this is all of the stuff that we are removing. We're gonna load this up and take it to the dump, and we should be able to start painting tomorrow. So that's when the magic really happens, y'all. So day one, I'd say, was a success. We had a couple of hiccups. Still dealing with trying to remove the last bit of carpet up under the slide, but I think we're straight. All right, y'all, so we see y'all tomorrow.
Hey guys, so we just pulled up to Lowe's again. What are we here to get, girl?
This cutter and some shears for this carpet, because it was giving us a time yesterday so that we could try to pull it up and at the very least cut it into pieces and just dispose of it, because that's the last part of carpet that we have to do before we can get on the floor. So we are at our favorite store when it's time to do these things.
It's not my favorite.
For this type of stuff.
And if we can't find it at Lowe's, then we go to Home Depot.
Home Depot is the last resort, you know.
It's a second resort.
It's not the last.
Because if we can't find it at Home Depot,
then we go to Amazon. Amazon is like the last resort.
For like hardware stuff.
Because if you're doing something in the moment, you don't want to wait.
Yeah. We will hit y'all up when we get back to, this guy looks really mad. Once we get back to the RV. So, how about that?
All right, y'all. So we're back from the Lowe's trip. What we pick up, babe? What did we end up walking out of the store with?
Some everything that we did not go in there for.
Lowe's, I mean, it's like Lowe's has that Target, Walmart
show
effect.
You, this is for, it's called an LVP knife.
Let me see.
It's here. It's for precision cutting. So if you look around these corners, it's a lot of precision cutting when we get ready to cut this floor. So we got this. And then we picked up a cushion back cutter. So Babe found this. Supposed to just really like line it with the carpet, and because yesterday we were using like a box cutter and it's a little rough, so hopefully hopefully we can just like use this to just like cut along the perimeter and just pull the carpet up from there, and hopefully it's like a really precise cut. And then of course our mommy gave us some WD-40. We need that.
Always gotta have the WD.
We got Goo Gone because they glue the weirdest stuff
onto the walls.
And then we got it for the outside because we are going to be painting the outside of the RV. This came from Mommy too. We got sand
for the circular sander.
And Babe found these. What are these for, Babe?
Heavy duty scissors, because you should just have some that can cut stuff. Oh Lord, so this is for the oscillating saw, right?
Yes, and so if you look here, down here, 1 and 2, these are stuck up underneath the RV, and so we were trying to unbolt them, and the screw is what do you call it? Rusted. And so if we can't get it apart, worst case scenario, we will cut the screw.
She said worst case, but you see how she grinning. She ready to take that saw to that screw, y'all.
I just want to see if it can do it.
That's what it is.
I just never seen anyone cutting metal, and so it's pretty intriguing. So first thing first today though is actually this for me. Babe will probably still cut the carpet, but we are going to try to get some painting done today. And
fingers crossed.
Yeah.
No, it should happen.
Yeah. And if we can get some floor down, that would be great.
All right.
That's the plan. We'll check back in with you all later.
Let go. To pull the carpet up, or to get the, because it's stapled on both sides. And so the edges were stapled to the laminate floor. So we wanted to basically loosen up the staples. So you can use a crowbar, of course, to loosen it up. I was using this little scraper tool here, and was just using the mallet to hit the back of the scraping tool to help loosen the carpet, loosen the staples on the carpet to get it to pull off in the edge. It makes it easier. If you can lift up the edges, it makes it easier to pull up. So yeah, that's what I use for that part. That's pretty much what we've been using to get the carpet to lift up, between that and the crowbar to get it to lift up. And y'all, we are almost done with this carpet. It is one of the more difficult things that we've had to pull up so far in the demolition, but this is day 2. We are trying to get this done as quick as possible so we can really get to the fun stuff, which is painting, y'all. So we're almost there. Most of the carpet is gone. We got that piece back there. Of course, we got the room, but we're going to do that separately. So we're going to get the rest of this carpet up, and we'll show you guys when we get the slide lifted, so you can see the piece of carpet that we were talking about that is serving as insulation underneath the slide. So let go. So got the little piece up. Still working on the slide. I don't know if y'all could hear the noise. I think it's about to start now. Listen, it's right there. Y'all hear that? Start working on that. Right there. That one. So let me show y'all what the noise is, because it's bathed in the song. I'm gonna show you what it is. Hold on, let's go. So this is the noise that we were hearing on the inside. Yes. Back with this oscillating saw. I'm not gonna get too close. Yeah. But if you could see the tip there. Right here. She has the blade for cutting metal. I do have to admit, I was extremely nervous with my wife being underneath this very heavy vehicle, cutting metal, because it just doesn't sound like a good idea. But you know,
but I almost got it though. Like it's like maybe like 2 centimeters.
Maybe like. I can kind of try to show you guys what she's cutting. So she's trying to this bolt here,
and if you can see, I've kind of sawed that at the top. That gap. That's what this has created.
That little gap. That's her victory gap, y'all.
I already got this one off. There was one here. And
here, she managed to get the what is it called? A dishwasher screw?
The
elevator screw.
Elevator screw. That girl said dishwasher.
I knew it was an appliance.
So, it's the elevator screw. And so I managed to get that one off. And so I'll show you all.
Where's the evidence?
It's in there. So once I get this one off, we'll show them the evidence.
All right, y'all. So let's all hope that wifey does this very quickly so she can remove her body from underneath this very heavy vehicle. Right?
It's not going to smash me.
Yeah. So let's try to.
I should get that away from my face.
Get a move on. Practice saw safety, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So this was the tool making all the noise. Yes.
Oh, you were recording in there?
Yeah, and we could hear the noise, and so I wanted to show them what the noise was, which you were all here doing while I was in there trying to work on the inside of the carpet. Yeah, so here it is, guys. We're going to continue with the demolition. I am hoping that we can be done with this carpet part of it within the next hour, hopefully, so that we can go ahead and get to painting and then trying to lay some floors. So
for sure.
That's where we are, guys. All right, let's go. So y'all remember how we were saying that we wanted to lift the slide area up? That would be ideal because there is like a really long piece of carpet that is positioned up underneath. So ideally we would be able to just, you know, unscrew the slide, lift it up, and then slide that piece of carpet out, right? However, what happened, babe?
There's another screw bolting it down to these inside parts.
Yeah.
And
we don't want to further try to take apart that. Yeah, because one thing you probably don't want to do is ruin the frame of your RV, especially if it is in good condition. And ours is, and so we're like, all right, Plan B is to just cut
Around
the edges as close as possible. Pull out as much of the carpet from the edges, and then we'll figure out a way to, you know, make sure that you can't see that when we lay the floor down, and because that's what we do. So we're going to cut those remaining pieces, which means we can get to painting very soon.
Very soon.
Let's go, babe. Y'all know how I just said these little pieces of the carpet was all we had left, and then we was going to be able to do the painting and floor. That wasn't right. I said we was going to do the bedroom on another day. That wasn't right. We're about to do the bedroom now, put the carpet up. There's so much carpet in this RV. I just want the carpet part to be done. But they made a good point. It makes sense to just pull all of the carpet up so that we're not scraping up our new floors that we lay down. So more carpet. Not painting yet. More carpet. We were gonna finish the carpet in the room and not really record this part because, I mean, y'all know what we're doing. We pulled up carpet.
We don't want to keep coming back telling you the same thing.
Same thing,
but
right?
If you're in a situation where you're trying to pull the carpet up
From underneath.
Yeah, and so we're not trying to take the carpet out from underneath this because we want to keep this. And then we're going to keep the carpet here and just clean this because it's just too much to try to take all this out right now. Maybe that could be a project for another day. Like if you have like a closet here, there's carpet fed all the way under there. And so having to cut the carpet around is what we've been doing because we're not taking this out to take the carpet out because there's a lot of like tubes and stuff behind there, electricity behind there. We're not electricians, so we're not going to be trying to take all of that stuff out. So Babe has figured out some system that she's been using to kind of cut the sides of it, and we're going to try to clean it up as much as possible, but get the molding, like the floor molding, to kind of like cover that up. And so if you are like us and don't want to take everything out, I would say get some what are these called, 10-piece or?
I think they're 10 shears, 10
something. Get these, and then I would say get another one with the
longer nose
and thinner nose that looks like this, but make sure they're scissors or shears or whatever you call these, something that cuts so that you can be able to get closer than we could get. So we're gonna go get some more, but yeah, I don't know if you have anything else to say, babe.
We just really wanted to pause and show you guys some of the things that we're using to get this carpet up, because Babe has watched so many RV renovation videos. Like she could probably get a degree in RV renovation with the amount of research and video watching that she has done.
I just be trying to at least not make the same mistakes other people have made.
Yeah.
But the reality is everybody's RV is not the same.
Correct.
And so you're going to still run into obstacles that you have to face that it may not be a video, but at least because I haven't seen the video talking about literally the cutting around and like what tools you need to really cut around cabinets and stuff that you don't want to take out.
Just trying to help somebody else so that you don't go through some of the same struggles, right? That's
so just make sure you have these 10-something shears.
Yeah.
And then another one with fine tooth so you can cut around the edges, and crowbar if you have carpet folded double.
Oh.
Because around most of the edges, like
it's lift it up, babe, so they can see it. You see?
Double, so it's hard to really get it out. So
you gotta use
pulling this. I can't pull it, so I need my wife to come and pull it for me because
so
I can't do it.
On that note, I have to go pull carpet, so come on, y'all, we gotta get back to work. Let's go. All right, y'all, and we are finally finally done with the floor. As you can see, we've ripped up all carpet. So this carpet we are keeping, and we're just gonna clean it to give us some extra insulation over for where the mattress will go. But in terms of the flooring, we are done. We've taken up all the carpet, all of the peel and tear laminate flooring that they had installed. As you can see, now all that is exposed is this bottom portion of the wood, and it looks pretty new, guys. But take a look at this. It has a date of July 2003. That is when this original wood was laid. And as you can see, we don't have any water damage at all, which is absolutely a blessing for us, especially if you guys know that when you get used RVs, one of the big things you want to, or you hope for, is to not have water damage and wood rot. Yep. What else, babe?
Mainly water damage, wood rot, and like that's just the biggest thing, just because like RVs have been known to be like cheaply made, and I don't want to say cheaply made, but they're human made, and so humans have flaws, and so water damage, root rot, or like any mold, like you could probably bet that you're gonna find it in a used RV, especially 17 years old.
Yeah.
And so
we're just thankful.
Cross our fingers, like we haven't had any.
And this wood looks like
so
it was just laid, y'all. So this is a great sign, and we are now officially ready to move on to pre-prepping these walls, cleaning them and sanding them, so that we can get started with the painting, and of course laying the new floor will be last. So we are on the move, y'all. Here we go with the progress. So this is the aftermath, y'all. You see, we got a couple bags of the trash, and then look, old mattress, the couch, the dinette part. This is the aftermath of reconstruction day 1 and 2. We are ready to move forward. We're gonna go and check out some furniture pieces to see where we want to put in a new couch. Sorry, y'all, I had the phone lower. And that's a wrap for today, y'all. See you back here tomorrow. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and follow us on Instagram at Livin Outta Bounds.